Welcome to the introduction of Gimp Foreground Select Tool, presented by the Fruitland Park Library, Part 7 of 7. Table of Contents, Part 7 of 7, Foreground Select Tool. Tip: if the Foreground Select Tool is not working, please check the Draw mode. The most common cause is that the Draw mode is on the wrong setting. The Foreground Select tool allows you to remove an area of the foreground subject from the active layer or selection. Tool options: Mode, Replace current selection, Add to the current selection, Subtract from the current selection, Intersect with the current selection. Feather edges creates a smoother transition between the selection and its surroundings. Radius determines the distance of the transition covers. Draw mode targets a selection. Draw foreground to remove a selection or main subject in the foreground. Draw background to remove the background. Draw unknown is used to improve the selection. Stroke width is used to increase or decrease the size of the brush. Preview mode. 1. Color refers to the color of the overlay. Blue is the default color. The color of the overlay can be changed by clicking on it and selecting a contrasting color from the Preview Color dialog box. 2. Grayscale converts the overlay to black and white. Helps when there's very little color difference between the foreground and the background, making it hard to see the edges. Engine can be used to change how the tool functions. 1. Matting leaven. This option tends to produce better results. 2. Matting global is set by default. Select an image. Select the Foreground Select tool and in the tool options check Draw Foreground. Click on the image and draw a rough outline of the subject. Make sure the ending point meets the beginning point. A yellow dot will appear when they meet. Click Enter on the keyboard. The paint color will be the same color as the foreground color in the toolbox. The overlay will appear and the cursor will now look like a paintbrush. Use the stroke width feature to adjust the brush as needed. Paint the foreground that you have selected just inside the edges. The overlay will disappear each time you release the mouse button. Continue to paint until the subject is completely covered with paint. Click the Enter key to update. Next, hold down Control key and using the mouse wheel zoom in and look for any areas that may need editing. If there is, this is where you use Draw Foreground and Draw Background features. You may have to toggle back and forth between them. When finished, click Enter again to update. The subject will have marching ants surrounding it, indicating it has been selected. After clicking Enter to update, right-click on the layer in the Layers panel to select Add Layers Mask. Set the Initialize to Selection and make sure Invert Mask is unchecked. Click Add. The background will become transparent. Sometimes, unfortunately, there may be times when more editing is needed after the layer mask has been added. An easy way to both preserve and edit the transparent layer is to use the eraser tool. This can be done before a background has been added or after. Click Ctrl+A to deselect the subject. Click on the eraser tool. Use the eraser tool to remove unwanted foreground or background. The transparency will remain preserved. Once the transparent layer has been placed on a new layer, you may see there are still areas that need attention. Simply use the eraser tool on the transparent layer again without moving it from the background layer. Thank you for joining us for Foreground Select Tool Part 7 of 7. We hope you enjoyed the tutorial and will be joining us for other tutorials. If you would like a transcript of this tutorial, please call 352 360-6561.